So now, we ask this question. So then, what is sin? What is this? Coming out of the garden and our understanding of the garden. What happens now when we press into the question, what is sin? Is how bad we are? Is that what sin is? Now let's just review for a second. God's, his blueprint, his intentions, his blueprint, his plan, his intention, his blueprint, his intention for us involves that's an or is rooted in what? Union. Let's go back to our union. God's blueprint, his plan for us, is rooted in union. So together with God, what's the possibility? Answers, there are no boundaries. Because God's blueprint, his intention is rooted in our union with him. So just for purposes of illustration, let's put a line right there. Let's just pretend it's a high jump pit. There's the standard. There's the possibilities right there. Now, what is sin? Sin is our coming up short. Coming up short of that. It's our coming up short of what God intends, plans, purposes for us. Why do we come up short? Why? Why do we come up short? Because here's how we are coming out of the garden. We are not in union with God anymore. We're separated. And no matter how hard we try, man, cannot take two separated things and bring them together. Isn't it interesting how the marriage ceremony says, let no man take what God has united together and separate it? That's interesting. And so man, no matter how hard we try, we can't take these two separate things and bring them together. We can't do it. God can, but we cannot do it. So all of our life then is going to be a coming up short. We're going to, no matter how hard we try, let's say we're going to try. Oh, we got to there. Next person tries and tries and tries and tries. Oh, they did really good. They got to there. Next person tries. Oh, they got to there. But notice that all of these are falling short of that. So when this Christian scripture says all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God, let's call this Gigi. God's glory. GG, God's glory. What does that mean? That's another video. God's glory is him revealing himself and us rejoicing in that revelation. Here we're separated from God. No matter how hard man tries, man cannot reveal God. God's glory is God revealing himself and man rejoicing in that revelation. It makes sense, doesn't it? Man separated cannot reveal God. Man united together with God at a place of union, embracing and knowing life, can allow God to reveal God to and through man. Yes, God's glory, God's standard can only be fulfilled when man is in a relationship of union with God, because God's glory is God revealing himself. We'll talk about that in another video. But we come up short of that. What is sin? It is our coming up short of what God intends, plans, and purposes. No matter what we do, we will always be somewhere below where God's glory is. So that's what sin is. It's not how bad we are. Sin is not how bad we are. It's not how bad we are. Sin is not saying, hey, Here's your tree of the knowledge of good and evil. I want you to move from the evil side to the good side. No, 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 no. Sin is not how bad we are. Sin is how we fail to experience all that God has intended for us. Sin is how we fail, how we fall short of all that God intends for us. That's what sin is. Coming up with something less than as good as it's settling for peanut butter and jelly sandwiches when you could have steak. That's what sin is. Settling for peanut butter and jelly sandwiches when you could have steak. Does it make sense? Hopefully. Let's push into God's glory. See you in the next video.